There might have been a news.
Oh, there's been a lot of news.
Oh, there's been a little bit of news.
There not might have been news. It's been news for 5 years.
Clip somewhere, but of course it's blurred out, so you don't know.
The Westward is a good source.
Yeah, and CBS 4 has done a good job.
Yeah, they have as well.
The rest of them have told me that, Eric, we've been trying to get you on our channel, but my producers won't do it. They won't let me. So, why?
Why would the fuck cops guy not be allowed on television?
Because we're a country of pansy-ass, pussy-ass bitches.
Are people getting up in a knot?
Oh, they're in a knot.
Oh, they're in a knot. I think that's why we're going to court today, actually,
right.
folks.
As a matter of fact, so the facts are undisputed. I may or may not have picked up one of the mayor's security guards and thrown him across the street.
Well, that's a shame. He wasn't.
Well, it turns out he was
Yeah,
armed, but I had no idea he was
yeah.
an officer. So they charged me with assault on a police officer.
So how were you supposed to?
He assaulted a woman, and I stepped in to defend her.
Yeah.
So these facts are undisputed. It's all over the internet. The live video is all over the internet. In fact, I was watching Colorado Donkey Watch's mirror of my video on the police officer's phone in the back of the patrol car before I made it to the jail. They were already watching the mirror.
What's the best way to search for it?
Eric Brandt.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you could also look up Hancock in that sentence or in that search and see it. Yes, because the mayor's goons are
Yeah.
the mayor's goons.
Yeah.
I hate that guy.
Hancock?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Look what I found blowing in the wind. I repurposed it. Okay, Brian repurposed it.
I don't know who repurposed it.
Well,
Yeah, that is.
somehow this made it on my desk. And so I thought that they were missing a word on there.
Wait. Let me finish this art. Bob Ross. Just one more.
And so at my arraignment, this guy who was arrested for something minor like 30 years ago, very hypertensive. He doesn't really stick his neck out, right? The judge is snickering as I'm walking out of the courtroom, and he tells the judge to wipe that smile off of his face.
Allegedly.
I heard him say, "Wipe that smile off your face."
Oh, okay. Wipe your smile.
Yeah. So
That's a key word.
a month later, actually 5 weeks later, that was 5 weeks ago, he's laying down to take a nap yesterday afternoon, and the cops came to his door and arrested him, charged him with felony retaliation against a judge making threats.
Oh, yeah.
Now let me ask you this question. Besides your mother, has anybody ever actually tried to wipe a smile off your face?
No.
Has anybody ever said it? Have you ever heard this phrase?
Yes.
Oh, sure, yeah. I'm going to tell you to wipe that smile off your face right now. And are you in any way taking me seriously that
No.
I'm actually going to commit this act of violence?
No, I'm not.
You're not. Again, if your mother said that, would you take it seriously? Absolutely.
But at her age, I don't think she's gonna be able to do it. But
Yeah, I'd let her try, okay? I mean, if she tried to do it to me, of course I'd let her try it if she did it to you too. But actually, I might sell tickets.
Tickets are always good. It's a revenue stream. Oh, you got to be careful for the revenue stream.
Yeah. So, I'll do just about anything for revenue. Have you seen the new undies I ordered off Amazon?
I did.
Yeah. So, for the record, just so you guys there in Aurora know, I may or may not be coming to your next council meeting with barely any clothes on again. And they put up 9 signs that said private, no parking violators will be towed. Then they came through minutes later and towed all these people's vehicles that were parked there, and they're living in their vehicles and they're off at work for the day. And the one lady that was still there, they told her that they're getting rid of the eyesores, that you're all a bunch of eyesores. So I decided I'm going to give the prestigious hoity-toity uppity on a 15-foot high pedestal Diaz like I've never seen before in my life, Aurora City Council, an eyesore to look at every time they want to talk about anything.
They are elevated on a pedestal.
They are enormously. I've never seen a Diaz so elevated.
Have you?
Diaz is the place where the council sits, by the way, for those of you that don't know the word Diaz.
I know. I'm having a hard time just not smiling too much.
Wipe that smile off your face, huh? And see, I even tried to wipe the smile off your face and it didn't work. Did not. In fact, if anything, the smile got bigger. Why do I fog up every window I sit next to? Look at this. Get the camera on this shit. Every fucking window I sit next to, I do this to.
You're a deep breather with a lot of hot air.
I definitely have a lot of hot air. You're thinking, God, why did they give me this fare? God damn it. Why do I always get the weirdos in the morning?
Oh, I don't.
Well, yeah, that's always an issue.
This is actually an interesting ride. You know, usually they're not this interesting.
Well, that's good.
I'm not very
Or maybe not.
interesting.
You don't get to hear very much of that stuff, politics and.
You don't?
No.
Oh, God, that's what I would be talking about. As a matter of fact,
Well,
I am talking about it.
I would expect that actually, like, the people who are too busy to drive and they're always doing things,
I would think they would be the politics kind of people.
and they would be the ones who are getting in cars and riding.
Well, they.
So you may decide, well, actually, I don't know. I take this route every morning. It's beautiful.
It is?
There's a lot of stop signs, but it's a beautiful ride.
Well, it's no worse than Colfax with the school zones and all that.
You're absolutely
yeah.
right. And we get to give the citizens on the interwebs the.
Look at all this stuff. This is a great day for a homeless sweep.
This is a great day for a homeless sweep.
It would have been better to do it last night while it was actually snowing.
Well, you know, now they're cold and the ground is starting to chill.
Well, we should be concerned for their safety and roust them from the warmth of their sleeping bags and make them move.
Yes.
Don't you
Yes,
think?
we should rouse them from their sleeping bags and make them move. I mean, even these children walking off to school know that you can't sit and rest along the way.
No.
But we better give them a chance to cross the street first. Make a good, complete stop. Let them think about what they're
Oh,
doing.
they all look like little gooses.
Oh, they do, don't they? This is actually a large Jewish community out here.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
One of the reasons it's still fighting gentrification quite well is that it is.
Home.
Huh? Yeah.
This is a 1930s neighborhood.
Right, because a lot of these brick buildings were designed. You could order them in a catalog.
Yeah, I'm always encouraging people to. A lot of these are Sears homes through here. I didn't really realize we had such a neighborhood. I encourage people to look up Sears homes in Denver
Yeah.
because there were no trees out here, so there was really no way to build. People walk out of the Parker area.
Yes,
up there
but
in mountains, but really that was expensive to log here because we don't have the good riverways to move.
right.
So it was a lot cheaper for people to order their home off of a Sears catalog and have it show up on the train as a kit.
Yes, that's true, folks.
And they did this from like 1901 to the 1940s. So pretty much, look, I mean, this one right here. Look at this one right. This is classic Sears architecture right here. This is absolutely, without a doubt, a Sears home.
And they're beautiful houses. They're
They're
great
nice homes,
design.
yeah.
They're the kind of properties that you probably would imagine to last for 100 or 200 years.
Well, I mean, even these duplexes, you could even order duplexes and shit
Yeah.
off a Sears catalog. And look, these homes are,
They're brick.
This is probably 1930s.
That's right, guys. Brick.
So we're close to 100 years on these homes, and they're,
Still worth $500,000 or more right now because
Right.
of the inflated market rates.
yeah.
And it's a lot of it's because of the land itself,
So
right?
that was interesting. There's a garage in the back of that house. Is
Yeah.
clearly a Sears home.
Yeah, this
the
is the one
garage
right
was
there.
done in a similar architecture, but in
Yep.
obviously a very different time.
Yeah, these are beautiful homes. Darlene
Yeah,
says she
these are
likes the
Sears.
Sears homes, and they are
Yeah,
good.
they're really nice, and you could get really sophisticated and wealthy homes. They had very large, sophisticated homes as well as economy models. And you saw there was a duplex.
Yeah.
So yeah, you could pretty much date this area as 1930s.
Yes, stir the pot. That's one of the main reasons we went live. It is snowing out, or it
Yeah.
did snow overnight, and it's beautiful, and we wanted everybody to see it. So this is the part where it actually becomes a real pain in the bum, huh?
Yeah, because there's like no other way across.
Well, there is though, and that would be to turn up right up here and go along the train
Go
station.
up underneath
and
the train station. Yeah. What is that?
But this is a straight line straight to this side of the courthouse.
Yeah.
It's
Well, we
often-
bypassed pretty much all of it, so we'll just go right over the bridge and we'll be
Okay.
there.
Prefabs. Yes, exactly,
Well,
Stephanie.
they weren't prefabs; they were kits.
and that's a big
Yeah.
difference because the kit meant you hired or you built it out yourself.
Right.
In those days, it was often a community thing. Building homes for people was done in shared labor mindset.
So what you're saying is that back in the homes was a community thing, and here in the 2010s, that actually kicking people out of their homes is the community thing.
Apparently, yes.
So that's what community used to look like.
Yes.
And if you can get a good picture of the snow over here, that's pretty much what community looks like now. Move along to somewhere else. The community thing to do today is to make your problems your neighbor's problems instead.
Make your problems your neighbor's problems instead.
We should put that on a mayor slogan. It's a mayor sign. Jamie Gellis sign. That's Jamie Gellis's new sign. Make your problems your neighbor's problems instead. Vote Jamie Gellis to move your problems to the next neighborhood. I'm just saying. Jamie Gellis is just a white Mayor Hancock. I mean, they're in the same pocketbook, aren't they?
Well,
their fingers in the same puddings.
They do have a lot of the same pudding, and that
I'd
might.
like to eat his pudding too.
Well,
Yeah.
how can you eat your pudding if you don't eat your meats? And you can't eat your meat if you don't have a stove to cook it on.
Oh, yes, you can. I think that Mayor Hancock would be a delicacy best served raw. Is that my outside voice? My bad. Here comes another charge.
Another notch.
Yep.
The idea
I
is
got
that
my
there's-
bag full of paperwork just in case I go to jail, okay?
It's a little redundant. Yes, I know.
I don't want to be stuck in there reading material.
I wouldn't want to either.
So, we're going down to see Robert Chase this morning.
Yes, we are going
The
to see Robert
computer
Chase.
says 8 a.m., but I don't think that's correct. I think he'll be at 1:15.
Well, either way, we're starting the day
I don't want
early.
him to leave him alone,
No, we do not.
especially since he's prone to panic attacks,
Yes.
and he doesn't have his panic attack meds. And if he has a panic attack, then they put him in the rubber room with the Bam Bam suit on, and that'll just cause you to have an even bigger panic attack. You know, I've never been in a Bam Bam suit. Can you believe that?
I watched a guy get put in the Bam Bam suit. He beat himself up in his cell. And I was weirded out because I thought the night before he was like mopping the floor or something. This was when Michael and I went in, right? So he was like sweeping or cleaning up, and then the next day he's all like blowing up inside his cell. And I think that maybe he took meds, like got his hand on a pill that he shouldn't have had or something.
Or maybe he was supposed to take meds and they wouldn't give him any.
Or maybe that happened as well. There was, it's really hard. My memory is getting a little foggy on some of these things, and it's rough. But I do absolutely remember that they used riot shields, and they
For one little guy in a cell.
one guy in a cell,
Yeah.
and they strapped him in his chair, and he was bloody, before they went into the room.
So, funny thing about memory is that I have a perfect memory, and where my memory's not perfect, I just make it up.
That's always the best way to go.
I never let facts
good-
stand in the way of a good memory.
Never.
Never. And like that one girl that I took home. Okay, we're not going to talk about that one.
That one girl you took home? Is that your ex-wife?
Well, let's just not talk about that one.
Okay.
Yeah, some memories are too hard to fabricate over, yeah. Let's rewrite history. So her name was Ivana, something like that. I don't know. I think she's married to the president now.
It wouldn't be the
Don't
first
worry, I
woman
can
to be
make fun of the president's wife. I'm already on the domestic terrorist list.
Oh, that too, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, good to be.
What are they going to do? List me twice?
Yeah. Oh, another list. Probably easier to find lists that
I'm not on the list. I am the list. All 472 entries.
You're the standard by which they consider all others.
Yes, we call this just the pores standard.
The pores?
Yeah.
The pores
Not the
standard.
standard in pores, but just pores.
Just pores.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I got it.
Standard for yeah.
Yeah. Everybody get that? Everybody's getting it. We probably all on the list.
Man walks into a bar. As much of it as I know.
Yeah, I think the next thing is he says, ouch.
Yeah. Oh!
Do you guys want on the west side? Is it the?
It's,
Oh, yeah, that'll work. Yeah,
What was it?
the Fox side.
Yeah.
It'll probably be easier
Oh, no,
for
we're
you.
not, no, we're going
Do you
into the
want
jail.
front? Do you want the front?
Yeah, let's do the front. We're going to the jail side. It'll be on that side. Yeah, that's why I think I did put in 490 West Colfax. Because people don't realize that there's actually 2 courtrooms at the jail. And that's where they do advisement, first advisement.
Yeah.
Custodies. So,
Yes, and that is a first advisement. It's not necessarily an arraignment.
no, arraignment will come later. Yeah, today's just an advisement in a bond setting. So the judge will find that there's probable cause, because they always do. Actually, I shouldn't say they always do. I know of 2 circumstances where they didn't. One of them was mine, and the other one was Crazy Carl, just last week down in Texas.
All right.
The judge says you got to release him. But yeah, the judge actually released me in the Great Sidewalk Chalk Caper 2014, but they filed the charges anyway. They just couldn't keep me in custody for it. That's the one where I got 90 days for riding on a sidewalk with chalk.
Yes, you can stop right here.
Yeah.
It's a bus stop anyway, so it'll be all right.
If they get upset, then they'll just have to get over it themselves.
All right, guys.
All right, thank
Ciao.
Thanks. Have a good day.
You too.
Good luck with everything.
Thanks.
Remember, a finger a day keeps the popo away.
That's the rumor.
We'll keep that.
Don't forget your bag.
Okay. See ya.
Hey, monkey,
Yo.
have some bananas.
Oh my God. They're not even edible.
They are edible.
Look at them
They're
out
just
now.
barely brown. So we're gonna make sure that they're available for people to eat. Might even just start handing them out. You never know.
I bring both.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Justice Center. We could go freak them out by going over there for a minute, putting them on high alert, but we gotta go check on Robert first. No, you just had it on you. It went off. There was nothing. I looked in the seat.
You sure?
Yeah, your phone just went off.
My other phone.
I did not see it. But message him to check.
I don't know my number.
No, just go to the Uber app and ask him to...
The Lyft app is on the other phone. The phone that I think I left there.
No, it just went off to tell you that you had paid.
No, this one did. I don't have that.
All your pockets?
Do you know my other phone number?
Yeah, okay guys, I gotta go. We'll talk to you later. Bye.